Hey, welcome back to Five Lakes Garage. Today we are happy days because hopefully I have all the parts and the tools to be able to take care of this little project. If you caught the last couple of videos, I'm not sure when it came out, but hey, it came out. My little brother Dave has a little boat. Well, it's not a little boat, but it's a rather large boat, but it's a pontoon boat that needs a little bit of love. Now, we're not talking about the tunes right now. We're not talking about the upholstery or anything like that. Carpet, we're talking about the engine. If you remember on the in the video, there was some problems. All right, I got it running. Everything was fine, but then the center spark plug went boom. Hey, look, we found the spark plug. It was across the yard. Blew the line right off. I got a couple of these on order. They should come in a little bit later. But problem that we had was a previous owner, not sure who it was, I'm not gonna point fingers. Up here on top, screws in fine. Bottom, screws in fine. Top, the middle one, yeah, there's no threads left. All right, this is the head off of the 2006 Yamaha 60 horse, I believe. And all we really need to do is make sure this guy is threaded once again, so it does not blow all the way out and across the yard or across the water, because the water, that would be bad. So, how are we gonna fix this? Picked up a couple tools. This is what we picked up. All right, so I just went out to Amazon. Couldn't find it anywhere locally, but I'm sure they're out there. I just couldn't find it. So things you're gonna need to actually fix this particular problem. Well, you need threads in your head. It's aluminum, blah, blah, blah. So what you need to do is go out and get a repair kit. There we go. So I picked this guy up here. It's got multiple different depths. It's got some really long ones. We got some medium long ones. And then we have some shorties. Now the shorties is pretty much what we're going to need to use. Now I went ahead and grabbed the spark plug and made sure that they fit, and they do. See, look, it screws right on. Now we need to have threads inside the block, or inside the head in this case, to be able to accept the outside diameter. Now the only problem that I had was that I didn't have any drill bits that big. Let's see, what is it? It's a M14 or M16 1.25 millimeter. I don't have any of those. So just went out to the stove and picked up a little kit. Now this guy, I'm not exactly sure why it needs the wooden box, but it did. It came with it. Whoops, and I have it upside down. All right, so we have a 9/16, 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch. So I kind of figured I needed all of them. Didn't really need them all, but I got them all. So anyway, we're gonna go upstairs to the drill press, go ahead and drill that out the rest of the way to be able to fit this guy. And then we can put the spark plug in, and then that guy should be ready to go on once all the gaskets come in, which is on back order. Just know they're gonna be on back order. So anyway, I'm gonna grab my cup. Let's go upstairs, drill press. All right, here we're upstairs in the woodworking area. And yes, I'm gonna use steel on my drill press, but gotta make sure everything is lined up. Now, I just took a quick square, set it up here and made sure that my table is perpendicular to the bit, because you don't want to have this thing going in at an angle, because it doesn't quite go right. All right, so I only have one shot at this. If I screw it up, well, we're getting a new head. So what I did was actually get downstairs and just grab some scrap piece of aluminum and grab a hole, one of my inserts. I went ahead and drilled one of the holes. Don't look at the welds because I've been practicing. Anyway, so I drilled the hole and then I tapped it with the tap in there, and then I test fitted the there we go. There you go. See, fits right in there. You can screw it all the way down in. As you can see, it's crooked because my hole was crooked. That's why I'm like, let's true this up and make sure it's going to be right. So I think we got the right bit as a 9/16 for these particular inserts, and let's go ahead and drill it out. Sorry, Dave, cross your fingers. That made short, quick work of that hole. So now it's big enough that I should be able just to tap it, and of course my tap is downstairs. And then once I tap it, I can put a little insert in there, put the spark plug in there, and then I have to wait for my gaskets. And then we'll be party started, baby. Hey, thanks for watching the show. Hey, if you need some outdoor speakers, indoor speakers, whichever, go ahead over to Hindui and go ahead and get you 10% off. But if you need some LED lights for your trucks, your tractors, whatever, go over to Exito and get you 15% off. All the promo codes are down and below. Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. And we'll catch you later. Enjoy the show. I got to clean up. All right, I'm set up in the vise. Got my tap ready. Came with the kit. I'm going to stick it down in. Now, if you actually had a T-wrench, that would actually work a lot better. I'm just going to use a ratchet and a socket. The only problem I have with this is that you have a tendency of going up and down with it. So try to keep it as straight, as vertical as you can. When you have it on a T, all your pressure is going down and turning at the same time. So that would be better. I don't have one. So I'm going to have one of these. So let's get this guy nice and done. Oh, and also don't forget some lubricant. You're going to be cutting some threads, and it's a lot easier to clean the threads out since you're dealing with aluminum when you have some little bit of spray. So yep, let's get tapping. All right. Woo. All right, I'm going to be pushing pressure down while I spin it. Woohoo, maybe not that much. All right, gotta have it at an angle, I guess, for it to, it keeps binding here and not there, so it keeps tilting. So anyway, I'm just gonna hold it and slowly make some threads. All right, another thing too, when you're working with aluminum, especially when you're cutting threads, go in a little bit, back it out. Check your threads, make sure they're not galling up. Start again. Keep cutting. See what I mean about galling up the threads? Go ahead and clean that out with my brush. All right, simple as that. Just take your time. Go a little bit, back it out, clean it off. Go a little bit more, back it out, clean it off. Just take your time. If you overstretch it, you could break this thing. I've broken them before because, of course, I'm impatient. But anyway, check out all that nice threads, all galled up. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean these out. It's really easy with a wire brush. I use stainless steel since I am cutting with aluminum, because this is what I use for my TIG stuff. So anyway. There you go. Looks nice and clean. It looks like I bent the darn thing. Anyway, take a look at these threads. Threads, baby. Yeah. The only problem I have with it now, I gotta clean it out. Let me get my airbrush. Where's my airbrush? I don't have my airbrush. Where's it at? Ooh, baby. You can even see them better now, baby. Yeah. All right, now it's time to put the little insert in. I'm grabbing one of those. Grab my spark plug. Whatever I do with my spark plug. Bang! There we go. All right, so got our spark plug, got a little insert. I'm gonna try to put this in by hand. There we go. And then I'm going to use my spark plug to actually cinch it down. Need my deep well. Okay. Threads. New threads. Threads. This guy's ready to go back in the boat. All right, I am sure that there is a special tool to actually get this guy in there. I don't have it. It didn't come with the kit. A couple tips from actually doing this. When you get your kit, just have one with the drill bit already in it. I thought I had it in it. Must have clicked the wrong one. That's okay. I went out and bought a whole kit. Now I have some for later. But like I said, this guy is ready to go back in on the boat. As soon as we, oh my gosh, it came off all together. As soon as we get rid of these gaskets, we got new ones coming. And actually, if you look at the discoloration, this thing's been warped out for a while. Anyway, all right, we're gonna go ahead and blast this guy down, throw some paint on it. No sense in putting it back all nasty and dirty, but stay tuned for some other little quick tips like this, and hopefully we can get Dave's boat back in the water. I think our next step would be to get the engine 100%. Once the parts come back in from back order, I'll go back down to Hereford. We'll put this thing together, throw some plugs in it, and go ahead and crank it up. It will float for a little while, so we might just take it out for a little cruise, make sure everything is great, and then bring it back, and then we'll start working on the tunes. So anyway, stay tuned for all the other good stuff. Check out all the other channels, all the other videos in the channel in order to get what exactly you need, because there's plenty of them. There's like 300. All right, another quick tip for all you out there, especially those of you that have children. Doing a little quick tip, little things like this, okay, they're not necessarily need to be in there because you got the video to actually follow it, but there are certain skills inside the shop that they need to learn. Case in point, I brought Ray in here yesterday. You probably saw it in a couple other videos dealing with the Mazda, and we broke out the welding cart. If you want to take a look at the welding cart, right there. Really proud of that thing. Check out those videos and how we did that. But anyway, we took it out. She used the plasma cutter. She wasn't afraid of it. Awesome. We broke out the MIG, and you can tell where she started because she got a little too far away and started getting a little nasty. But then she started laying down some decent beads. I was very, very proud of her for that. So yes, get your kids out there and teach them the skills young, because hopefully by the time they get to our age, they'll actually be good at it, because I'm not that great. And hopefully Ray will be even better than I am. So anyway, take it easy, have fun, check out the other stuff, and we'll catch you later. Quick tips from Finalizing Garage. Later.